to sort out the water bottle again. Not for stream, but like
Yep. Wash
overnight.
Got it.
Yeah, it's doing that really musty water mold smell thing. And I'm actually going to light another incense while game loads up.
Share chat is now enabled. Cool. I think I'll shrink that one, that one, that one. Open that one. Ha blah 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 blah. Radio. We are slowly getting things sorted. Just waiting on Tura to finalize some stuff. And I'm going to say ha blah 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 blah. Okay. I don't know if Tura has opened World up, but I'm going to try connect. Knowing my luck, hasn't been opened yet.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Habwa. Alright. LAN is open. Did we tell Serena we are live?
I hadn't messaged them yet.
Okay.
My bad.
We are live.
Yes, I couldn't think of anything title-wise for yours, so I just put it's time for Vintage Chaos.
Oh, that. Okay. Note to self. We get some more of that rose. one. That smells
Yep.
really nice.
Oh, I just had an issue. My vintage store crashed. I know why it crashed, but still a minor issue. And Ryu, what are you screaming at? What are you screaming at?
Oh, she probably was been reading what I've been typing in general. Also, been talking with 50 and we were floating. I was floating the idea of a fusion art with 50.
Ha pa 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 pa.
I really wish we had create in Vintage Story. Like, I don't care if it would take us a long time to build the machines and all that.
I'm not going to say that it is, but there is similar stuff.
Oh yeah, I fully do not expect a one-to-one translation.
We have
That
a
would do.
Hammer, a Pounder, and something else. Oh yeah, we have the Quern as well. Windmill powered. But that requires a lot of linen. Oh, a tree with 2 resin spots? Alright. I was making my way back home because... Kinda back home. So I had
Okay,
no inventory spot.
that's 5. I've got that. I need 8. Um, and I still want to rename Siri to Eddie.
Yeah, if we could, we would.
Yeah. Oh, Eddie's also gonna do a boot up sequence opening for me.
Ooh, nice.
And is going to include a few spoilers in it. Or Easter eggs. No, they would be Easter eggs. A few Easter eggs in it. Oh.
Okay, that looks like a floating island, but I'm fairly certain it's not.
I did encounter a number of floating islands.
Okay, it is floating. Never mind. That would be an interesting one to set up on because, well, getting up and down from it would be a small issue. Okay,
Not
these
really.
large holes in the
It's
ground.
I'm nearly done this. Cool. I'm actually gonna punch up because there's a lot of this correct peridot. We might be getting the lovely Serena joining us in a bit.
Woo! I'd ask if Minion was going to join us, but I think they're enjoying the time that they've got at the moment.
See, one of the really big things that I do enjoy about the squiggle is if I need to run off and do something, exhibit earlier today, then I can, and I don't have to worry too much on that front.
Oh hey, a trader. Survival goods.
Right. So punch out you and low fertility dirt. Now we need to find out where that go. I do feel bad for wolves though, but that's okay. Because I plan to do more for the king with wolf.
I don't like stealing stealing you away from games with Wolf, but yes, today we're a bit late, and I'm hearing a lawnmower.
Oh, the next door neighbour's lawn mowing. Our lawn.
Which neighbour?
Not the one with the fence.
Ah, right. The junkyard.
Yeah. Don't actually have a problem with that because that's a huge help, but we might think about like a petrol station gift card or something just so they can top up fuel later.
Yeah. I didn't expect that. I just heard a lawnmower and it was...
Neither.
Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to buy a new battery for ours.
I'm still waiting for him to take it back down to Mitre 10.
Yeah. I should get back to base. I should be able to get some beeswax. I'm going to need to create another barrel or two.
Where you are, do you see a good source of clay, or am I going to have to grab a shovel and go digging soon?
I see some clay near me. I'll have to make a shovel.
Don't worry, I'll just go digging. I've got a site.
I've got everything I need to make a shovel. Oh hey, another trade. Building materials. I got attacked by chickens. Don't know why, but I got attacked by chickens.
This is just one huge field of clay.
Yep. Clay's usually like that.
Now that's roughly measuring at like 1 to 200 blocks long. And we're measuring about 4 blocks deep.
So I have a problem.
Yeah.
It's about to get dark and I don't have a light source.
Okay, are you wanting me to head back and sleep?
Please.
Okay. You're gonna have to wait until I finish this little section.
Yeah. That's understandable, Ryu.
Yeah, and that lawnmower back for maintenance was something he said he would do.
Yep.
Again, wouldn't have a problem if he actually communicated the issues. Hey, I need Tura to come down with me because of the receipt. That's what I'm waiting for him to ask about.
Ah, so Minion is going to become Space Pirate. Got it. Oh, hey, another trader.
Okay, cool. And in that run, I've just gotten enough. If I had the money, I'd probably actually grab Starfield and play it on Strum.
Fair.
Like, I know there's alternative options, but like I'd really rather not use them.
Yeah.
It is nowhere near that much of a want to play that game. We also really need to get on making glass.
Yeah. Those are not fun. The only reason is because it requires making more fire clay.
Oh? Why do we need fire clay?
Because glass needs to be made in a bloomery, which requires fire clay bricks.
Where did you get that green glass stuff from?
I made it.
But you need a bloomery.
Yeah, the bloomeries are place, fill, once it's burnt out, break to get the stuff back and get some bricks back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means we need to get flint and calcify it a lot, which is requiring a lot of charcoal and coal, because for some reason it decides to do one piece at a time and not heat the entire stack and then just process slowly. It heats one piece, gets it to the, goes through the process, cooks it, and then starts heating the next piece, which is incredibly slow. And fuel inefficient.
Okay.
And there should be 28 glass in a red chest in the furnace. In the forge, I should say.
And 28 glass?
Yeah. And if you cut that with a saw, you can get it to 56 or something like that.
The glass, cool. And then there's the saw. And then I do glass plus saw. Saw? There we go. That's 56 glass slabs. That should be enough for us to basically begin to enclose the greenhouse.
Hi, I made it home.
Hi.
I found a thing as well.
Yeah?
I have a new container.
Cool.
Oh, hey, food.
Ah! Do we have a wrench thingy?
No, but you can. If you break the glass, it's not broken loss.
Nah.
See? It just breaks.
We might need more than...
Yeah.
what I've got. Actually, question.
Yes.
What if we ripped all the glass that's above this strip?
Yeah. Um. So you see where the black bar is on the top?
Hmm.
Try aim for the middle of that.
Yeah, so what if we break everything to the right of that line?
Yeah, that works. So we have a bucket with 2 liters of honey in it.
Oh, that's just rude.
What is?
2 left. Yeah, I've been chatting with 50 and we've got some ideas cooking. There might be an art being sorted later.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know how I wanted to do those squiggle hybrid arts?
Yeah.
Yeah. The idea I had, even though I know 50's not squiggle, I had a really cool idea mixing me and 50 together.
You say 50 is not squiggle. 50 might as well be squiggle.
It's all beneficial at this point, right? I'm like,
Oh yeah, I have a gift for you. Well, 6 of them anyway.
6? It's a bunch of saplings.
Yes. Bamboo saplings.
And bald cypress?
Yep.
I don't know what to do with them, so I put them in the chest for now.
Fair enough. I remember you saying something about wanting bamboo earlier in the thing.
I can't remember why I wanted bamboo. I really can't remember why I needed bamboo.
Neither.
Do we have a spare door laying about?
Spare what?
Door.
Probably.
Okay. It's not going to like what I'm about to do, is it? Alright. How do we know when it's... Did we do something wrong?
No idea.
Wait, what? I think I found the problem.
What?
Okay, first. Right? 1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
we've got greenhouse.
We do?
Yep, it just takes a while for some of them to update. I'm looking at this flax on the corner closest to me. Plus 5C from greenhouse.
Where? Oh, yeah, there.
This is greenhouse.
Cool. Right.
That, I don't know if it will make a greenhouse or not. It just takes a while for things to update.
When their respective ticks happen.
Yep. Oh, we can't grow rye in greenhouse at the moment.
Why not?
Corner closest to the wall here. Growth stunted due to heat. Will only yield 75% of produce.
Okay, what about that? Okay. But then we can drop this.
It
Now
will
what's
still
the
be
rye
stunted.
saying?
They'll still have the stunted, but yeah. We don't need the greenhouse fully operational until we hit winter.
No, but I wanted things to actually start progressing, and I wanted to make sure that it was all valid and
Yeah,
that sort of shit.
that's perfectly fine. I have a question out for the ones out here, hun.
Yeah.
I know this is okay while it's raining, but this 3 in the middle here.
They hover about 75%.
Okay, cool.
Because yeah, weird calculation stuff. I just know they hover around 75%.
Yeah, no. I almost have beehives sorted. Well, specifically a Langstroth beehive.
Nah, damn it. Some of our turnips got hit.
To be fair, we don't have many turnips in there.
Do we have any more seeds? Yep, we do. Right, la la la. Only 10 megabytes? That's really huge, actually. I mean, OG Doom is 2.39 megabytes. With 10 bytes.
Ha, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that turnip got really fucked. It's only going to yield 50% produce.
It is unfortunate.
Honestly, I'd rather we lose 50% produce this harvest. If it means, like, during winter we're guaranteed to get 100s.
Yeah. And during winter I will be adding beehives in there.
No?
Well, bees aren't exactly active during winter due to cold weather.
Okay. So we've got the bamboo saplings and the bulb cypress.
Okay, it is June 16th, year 0.
Okay, so the cypress just seems to be like a normal tree.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a spot, and plant some down. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Now the bamboo.
So I've done a thing. Hun,
Yeah.
I've planted a row of cattails along the back wall of the greenhouse.
Okay. I hope I did this right for those.
They should grow. Yep. You know, I'm glad that we put that fertilizer on there because... Oh, actually no, never mind. The nitrates are a bit low. It's 50%.
Yeah, but to be fair, I just chucked some bone on it to do its thing. Were you able to make that mushroom substrate?
No, we needed a little bit more compost.
We should have compost by now because we set up a couple of barrels like...
8.4 out of 10, 17.1 out of 20.
Okay. Oh, and we need to sort out a print tomorrow.
Yeah?
Hey, DJ!
Hey DJ, how you doing? I hope... I'm sorry to hear that you can't eat. Pa 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 pa. I'm doing pretty good today. I haven't had any incidents. And I say incidents because I haven't broken down crying or anything like that for no reason.
Oh, that's been me like 8 times today. I'm so fucked up. How are we on the axe heads?
I don't know about on axe heads, but I have a fairly full axe if you need it.
Sorry, pickaxe heads.
Pickaxe heads, we've got no spare at the moment.
Okay. It just affects how ham I go.
Don't worry, we'll have some sorted soon. Go with an easy one there. There, I'm gonna need another hammerhead.
The fact that we're probably about a quarter of the way through this.
Yeah. I know why I ended up breaking down. It's ended up talking with someone about my parents, and yeah, the feeling of missing them kind of hit hard.
Oh, I know that one. Death glares at a certain someone.
Yeah. It wasn't the person's fault, because, well, I was trying to help. Just to get those.
Yeah, my death glare at the someone is their fault.
Yeah. I will definitely be trying to be around a bit more, DJ. I will definitely be trying to be around a bit more.
And I'm irked at the individual who kind of have set me off. On one hand, they didn't know.
Yeah.
On the other hand, they were told to stop, yet they continued anyway.
Also, completely unrelated, I am happy to see that there are 3 channels in use in the server. Our one included. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
To be fair,
DJ.
To be fair,
Yeah.
sorry, Hunt. I'll let you go first. Brain.
Yeah. If I told you the details of why, you'd probably want to stab them yourself.
To be fair, he realized he had fucked up. He asked me to forward message to you. Don't know how you feel on that, but I did. And he admitted he fucked up. I'm not making excuses. Because as I had said to him to stop because I knew where it was going.
Yeah. Especially turning around and basically going, you're like, yeah, okay, I know he didn't know, but he was also asked to stop. But, like, basically turning around and going, you know how your mum died? Yeah, that was a really cool method. Yeah. I mean, not directly in those sorts of words, but, like, that's kinda how it was going.
Oh, DJ. I'm planning on picking up Repo in a few days.
Oh, I should pick that up as well.
So
If I've
depending if
got
I'm
money,
awake in time, I might be able to join you for some games.
shall I say, depending on how pay looks after I've paid the bills I need to pay this week, I pick up repo for the both of us,
I can.
and then you can send me some money back.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because then it means that you get it like Tuesday night.
Fair.
Which means we could also grab Serena and do a repo stream on Wednesday.
Yep. Though to be fair, me being able to join DJ for Repo also depends on me being awake in time. Because my sleep pattern is all kinds of messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm beginning to realize that I'm probably not gonna move on from what that person did.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not asking you to move on.
they were right in one of their statements on the message. Yeah, if I had received a message from them on the day like that, I probably would have just flat out blocked them. If I'd received that message, I'm sorry, I was reading that message, and I did ask a second pair of eyes, not related to the incident, if I had interpreted a few things the way I was interpreting them. And it fits. To me, their apology felt like they were victim blaming. / trying to shift the blame. And yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I said all these horrible things, but it's not really my fault.
I get the fact it might be one of those things of, hey, I got going on this topic, I didn't realize. But it's also not the easiest topic to thing, and he was asked to stop. Hop.
Habwabwa. Honestly, I was in half a mind to just ban them outright from the server.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But that's not how you and I handle bans. And because of events like this, is exactly why our bans are handled the way they are.
Neither of us have full reasons to just go, hey, we're banning.
There's a few exceptions. Art bots, others, art bots, scammers, that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Where I will just act on and so on.
I mean, with individual persons, it's, hey, this is what's happened in the moderation channel, and going from there. May not be the best, but it's not the worst way of handling it, because we're also giving the moderators of the server a chance to speak on the matter.
Yeah, and I did show the apology to, I believe, one of the moderators. If they're not, we certainly discussed making them one of. Actually, I think I've shown the apology to 2 of the moderators.
Yeah.
And Sarah Myth Sense. Agenda? Because who needs. Exactly! If I could just give mine away, it would be so much easier. However, on the other hand, I do enjoy being discussed at meetings.
My agenda is chaos.
Hubba-dubba-bub. Also, welcome to our Vintage Story stream.
What's with me finding beers when I'm trying to go to Traders?
I mean, if only it worked like that in real life. Love hope.
I got sick of running around with a torch, and because I gave Serena my lantern the other day, because their torch kept going out, I went and got another lantern.
Yeah. I'm actually just going to quickly alt-tab and...
Give them a poke.
Yeah.
Okay, rest well, DJ.
Eat well. Okay.
Nope, not going down there.
Okay, so let's... So I need 5 more. Wait, it got sued by Minecraft?
I did not realize it got sued by Minecraft.
The fact that it's still ongoing says to me that the sue flopped.
Okay, we've got Peridot. Get down. Huh. Wow, Peridot's pretty deep. To be fair, I can understand why they would have been sued by Minecraft. Not saying they shouldn't have been, because, well, yeah, there are aspects that are similar to Minecraft.
That actually gets especially funny because of the artifact digging thing that they included in Minecraft.
Yep.
It looks at Vintage Stories panning.
Yep, and that's been in the game for quite a while.
Yeah. I think it would be a mutually assured destruction. I'll definitely look into it more, but I wasn't really seeing anything on a lawsuit. And there's, like, enough degrees of difference that the best they've got is the game world is made of blocks and it has survival mechanics.
And Vintage Stories' food mechanics are a lot more detailed. The starting of the game is different. You don't punch a tree, get wood.
Yeah. I actually reckon Minecraft would have quite a long issue trying to push it uphill to convince a judge. And with how a lot of that sort of lawsuit would go, they'd start to look at code. And the fun thing is to my knowledge, Vintage Story isn't Java based.
If I'm remembering rightly, it's Unreal Engine.
Yeah, so they can't. So at that point, they can't even turn around and go same programming language. Boing. Alright. That's 5 there. 6, 7. I need to fill that last stack. Okay. My brain's still doing a bit of a pee.
Okay. Refractory bricks. What do we need for that? Quartz and bauxite with fire clay. To do that, we'd need to find bauxite. But we'd also need a pulverizer. Which requires us to get into the mechanics. Okay, we got a spear pickaxe head.
It gets even funnier with a Minecraft lawsuit. because Vintage Story includes a season system. Notice again, Minecraft playing catch up. Right.
I wonder how much leather I'm going to get out of this. 4 leather. It requires 8. Don't know what I could do with leather.
Make a pair of leather pants.
I mean, I suppose I could make a recurve bow. But, yeah.
But we don't have any of our hunters on at the moment.
Yeah. I haven't been making any, arrowheads either, so... Can't do that. 0.9 days before I can finish the hive, I think.
Oh, hi, buddy.
We've got the base. We don't have a brood box. Making sure a circle with no B frames in it and brood box tops.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm working on some ideas. Yeah, but yeah, there is something we are gonna need to look at printing.
Yep.
Tomorrow. Or later tonight, up to you. We will want to print it in black.
Yeah, that's the filament that's going to be getting set up.
Yeah. A 50 is going to adore it. And I think Wolf will adore it as well. Shoot. Even though I didn't complete this, I think that that's actually a pretty good amount of progress on it. V,
Yeah.
go to the greenhouse and stand on the roof.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
done
fell
the
through a hole.
Yeah. I haven't done the rest of the catwalk, but like
Yeah.
most of that section that you're looking at was done in one go.
Nice.
Alright.
Our
Three,
trees are growing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Top. And we'll grab one of those.
Your pickaxe head is in the trunk here.
Yeah. Boom. Let's finish this up. Hey Rio, I've got an idea for you. And I want to know what you think of it. Also, Saf.
I need to take my hand off the keyboard for a moment and put on this bloody brace.
Okay. How familiar were you with the Shadowrun lore stuff?
There we go, that's a bit better. Pop out here, this will grow in 5 days, then I can tap it.
Okay. I'm just checking. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, we've got another 12 glass.
Alright. So, what's important is in Shadowrun, there are spirits. This is a cyberpunk world, but there are spirits that mages call on and all of that sort of thing. I was reading the description of some of the spirits, and given their resulting descriptions, stuff like that, I began to wonder something. Trawling through the Shadowrun lore and that shit, I realized yokai in the Shadowrun universe are very real.
Yeah, we're gonna need to do another charcoal pit at some time point soon.
Well, we've got the building set up, we just need to load it up.
Well, we've got the fair amount of fir logs in a crate.
We just need to go fill up the room. So yeah, so what I was looking at, right? Like, you could easily play a Shadowrun character who's an adept or shaman or magician, and they have the mentor spirit of the kitsune or trickster or what have you, and they summon all their spirits, and they've got a big foxy theme going for them, regardless of the type.
Get another one of these.
There's several traditions that would allow you to fairly easily play such a character with really little need to bash homebrew at all. But then I realized, looking into the various magic systems within Shadowrun, something really more fun.
Yeah, why not? Let's make another pickaxe head.
Not really becoming a yokai, but you could certainly pass on traits to individuals and, in air quotes, poison a water supply with the sake you were describing.
I have to say, my favorite part of Vintage Stories so far that I have experienced is the smithing system. Realistically, what I should have just done there should have caused this trunk to burst into flames.
I'm gonna guess Serena's not showing up today.
That's understandable. While I would have loved to have them join us, it is
And
their choice.
given the last few Vintage Story streams as well.
Yeah. No, I did not mean to place that. Do, 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 do. I think you missed 2 spots, but
What 2 spots?
in the fire pit. Charcoal pit, brain.
Huh? What 2? Huh? What 2 spots?
In the wall, there's 2 spots there missing dirt.
there should be an entrance
Yep.
and a hole in the ceiling.
There's an entrance, there's a hole in the ceiling, and there's a 2-block gap in a wall.
Fuck that.
I'll sort it soon enough.
I was also doing a weird thinking thing.
Yeah.
I really don't like it when I'm doing weird thinking things, but anyways. So I was working on a weird thinking thing, and I came up with an interesting idea. I don't know how we'd do it.
Go on.
If we built a sizable silo underneath the charcoal pit thing, right?
Yeah.
This is not our actual charcoal pit. This is just theoretical stuff. If we built a massive silo like that, right?
Yeah.
Then when it's done, we just punch a hole in the bottom of the charcoal pit and watch as it pours the charcoal down into the silo.
Unfortunately, it won't.
Why won't it?
Because the burnt charcoal before you harvest it is not affected by gravity.
Fair.
Otherwise, that would be brilliant.
You're gonna laugh when you come and check out the mine.
Who says I haven't?
Have you not seen the huge room I've carved out?
Yeah. Not sure what's funny about it, but
All of that is being turned into our wall.
indeed. Bismuth, cinema, hematite, magnite, galena, lignite. Huh. We have traces of iron under our base. I should do something about that. Ryu, I believe you have just described an entire premise of an anime.
Rio, have you not seen what I'm doing? Have you not seen the alchemical shit that I'm writing? Have you not seen the arcane runes that I'm drawing? Unlike a lot of occultists, My styling is very geometric. Basic fundamental shapes stacked on top of each other.
Hi, Serena.
Hello.
Hey.
How,
How,
yeah,
pop.
apparently you don't have Vintage Story. Confused head tilt.
Oh, I thought you were talking about some other game.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about some other fucking game, I swear. I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
stupid.
Well, the world is open to you now.
Alright, give me. What?
What?
Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, my mind was being stupid. I hate myself sometimes.
No hating yourself. Not allowed.
Oh no.
Ryu, what's physics?
What the hell? We have wolves over the wall.
That's an issue.
Yes, it is. We have wolves over the wall. Yeah.
They weren't there just before, so... Magic. I'm sorry I had to do that, considering the topic that has been getting talked about recently.
Oh no. Watch this, I'm gonna blow Ryu's mind. What is the logical extension and upgrade of the spell Fireball? Shit. Shall I
Okay.
provide a hint?
I just feel really dumb saying I don't have VS and it's vintage story. Vintage story.
Also, you missed us talking about Repo. And how we're probably going to get it this payday.
All right.
And we're going to steal you for a stream.
I'm probably going to throw it up on my channel as well.
I think I dealt with the wolf.
I like Owlwolf more.
Yeah. So we have 3 spare pickaxe heads in the container.
What?
Hi,
Bunchberry juice. Hello, Jack.
Oh,
Are
Also,
you trying to be like my current president and building a wall?
Maybe.
yeah, well, hey, one of the stream titles we had earlier was that we were going to have the Rust pay for this.
That's genius.
They can pay in rusty gears.
The wolves aren't sending us their best. Oh.
Hey, if we can't take the piss out of the political climate, what can we do with the political climate?
Oh, fuck. I will say, watching the stock market is like watching my mood. It goes up and down so fast lately, it's funny.
Well, of course. And I'm about to make a fuck ton of juice.
Whoa.
Hoppa.
So even after a wood run, I still don't have enough wood for this fire pit. Charcoal pit.
We can make giant banners and flags, can't we?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Can we make an orange banner with a white gerbil on it?
We can attempt to.
I'm not being serious here.
We're starting to get a little bit of a problem.
Hmm? Ah! Fuck.
Yeah, I saw it was summer. Because some of the plants are starting to report that it's too hot to flower fruit.
No, yeah, there's that. And we accidentally cooked some of our greenhouse. But thing is we've got a greenhouse now actually operational.
How did you manage to cook the greenhouse?
When you enclose the greenhouse, the temperature
It's a plus 5C increase.
Oh, so basically you killed the plants.
I'm gonna go down and lurk. My eyes hurt. I might have picked up an ill thing. I should get prices for this?
Dried cranberry mush.
Time to make
Or should I
3
say mash?
servings of turnip stew.
We have rot. Fuck.
Yeah, it's okay. Rot happens.
Rot is actually also useful to us. Oh, and someone had me listening to Stupendium morning.
No,
Squints
that couldn't
slightly.
be me. No, whatever might you be talking about?
Tara, listening to Stupendium is not company policy, right?
Ah! Who opened 2 rust sphincters near the bees?
That was not me.
I wasn't aware that 2 of them could form that close together.
By the way, we have bunch berry juice.
One thing that I do have to say I am actually glad is not in the game. Us going into the Rust Dimension and fighting, you know, some giant boss on their end. I'm glad it's not in this game.
Well, I messed up somehow.
Okay, yeah, sanity is fun near those. You can see cogs. Yeah, I'm not going near that thing again.
Secretly, Vintage Story and Cetus are set on the same in the same area.
Cetus?
A location from Warframe. That, at night, has 3 giant monsters that stroll through the place.
I'm glad we don't have the mod that makes us
Makes us...
have to fight the shit that's in there.
Though oddly, I think we're at the point where we're actually gonna be pretty
Turnip stew
well
is done.
off.
There's 2 servings left in there.
I need to sit down at some time as well, and just sit there listening to the Quill's voice lines. Because what I want to do is take that and basically build a language guide with that plus a few others, and start sorting out actually training speaking.
I have to ask, why does everyone want to beat up Dave? Dave just hangs around in the background.
Yeah, I want to hug Dave. Oh my...
God, I feel bad killing the wolf pups. We need the mod that allows us to tame those.
Yeah. Right. I need ladders.
We have ladders in one of our crates somewhere.
Yeah. My pickaxe is okay. Okay, we've got a lot of firewood in there, which I did not know about. Which I'm actually stealing.
I see Sav has recovered the stolen plan of the Bean Star.
I just feel bad about them damn pups.
Yeah.
Just think of it this way, they're not going to bite your ankles now.
Doesn't mean I don't feel valid in feeling bad.
Also, Jack, thank you for joining the Outpost Mines. We do require more stones.
We need more copper.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Okay, the fire pit just needs to be closed up and set alight. I have not done the one that's on the ground, underground. Words.
I want to, at some point, do a game of Star Wars where I can unapologetically be a Sith. Just absolute brutal as frack. I'm in danger.
Nope. It just got dark.
Yeah, I slept for a little bit.
Alright. Someone needs to make up another batch of turnip stew.
Do we have turnips?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I need to do this. Native copper, trace amounts, galena, large amounts, lignite trace, flint trace. Okay, cool. We have found shale. Copper trace, galena large.
There we go. We've got one thing of hefty turnip stew.
Yep. Did you do 6 in all 4 slots, or just?
I did 5 because we fell short by 1 to do 6.
Yep. Understandable. So, Han, one of the rock types is shale, right? That we've been using.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know where the ladder and the base is that goes down?
Yeah.
You might want to go down that a little bit.
Oh? Does it lead to shale?
Yup.
Because at the moment we've been using periodite.
Oh, and it goes down to chert as well. If you're wanting a red rock.
Yeah. Currently, I've just connected our big portal to our charcoal house.
Nice.
Papua.
And the thing is, I went down in the mines to start finding iron.
Papua. Hi ho, hi ho. Alright. Come on. Hey, there we go. Okay, I found the chair.
We've got a layer of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of shale.
Yeah, I'm just cracking open this area a little bit more.
Galena, small amount, lignite trace.
Oh, hello.
What'd you find? More ore?
Blade.
What? Ah,
Do,
yeah.
do, do. Sure.
Quartz and lignite. Small amounts. Oh, hey, peridite. Small amounts. So, let's go. Mer?
Alright. Eat well, Jacques. And eat well, Rio.
Quartz and galena with lignite that way. Lignite and quartz that way. So, okay. Hey, hun.
Yeah?
You're gonna get yourself trapped.
What do you mean going to get myself trapped? I already am.
Yes, and you're also making it hard for me to keep track of where I'm checking for ore.
Anyway, you wanted me back up there?
Yes.
Yeah?
This way has a very large lignite deposit, brown coal, within
Do we want
6 blocks of here,
6 blocks of where?
where I'm standing. So I'm gonna break it on to.
Can you just stick it out as a T intersection? Serena's been awfully quiet.
I've been thinking about things. Oh god, there's a rift outside the farmhouse now. Outside the fucking storage house now, too.
And it also counts up and down, if I remember rightly.
At this point, I would say up and up or down. If you'd seen what I've done.
Quartz, medium. Bismuth. Fine. Ooh, medium.
Hey, stay up out of my bismuth.
More bismuth.
Do you know if it's a square search or a...
I do not know. Give me a moment. It just says short range exact search.
Okay. I didn't have any luck, by the way. It could have been up.
Yep.
I just created a half a barrel of the juice.
Oh, Tura, we appreciate them for being a good friend. Well, yeah. Also, Serena from Jack, good girl.
Mm. Tell him I love him too.
You hear that, Jack? I may have melted 50's brain earlier, and I think it was probably for the best.
Brain melty.
Yeah.
How much of their brain did you manage to melt?
Probably quite a bit. I certainly hit a few buttons.
Okay. This
Ow.
node said poor Magnite minuscule amounts
Oh,
of
that was
hematite.
Pete. Fuck. I have to grab a dirt blood.
Meow. Yeah, so 50 and I have been trying to, get some forms down on paper for our varying headmates. Also from Saf, apparently we are all good they thems of mayhems. Meow. Into andesite.
Yes.
raspberry.
Yeah.
Razzafrazza. Trying to find fruity fruit bushes. I can't seem to find those fruity fruits.
Quartz, huge amounts.
What do we need to cook the thing?
To cook what?
Our cook pot.
Needs to be put into the first slot. And then food put in, and then fuel.
Well, yeah, what fuel?
Wood, peat, coal, charcoal.
Shit. I've got a wolfo on my ass. My ass. It is going to eat me alive.
I want a wolf on my ass. My ass.
Ow.
Jacker wet typed in the nom command and got Soylent Green.
Well, I have taken it down as far as we can go. We're down to the mantle. And I did not find any hematite.
Meow. Meow. Now stopping at Paradise.
Now that was
Now
disturbing.
entering Andesite.
I need to get my temporal stability up before I work on what I'm going to do. Next.
Tool tier requires tool tier 196. Also, I spied a lot of quartz. Oh shit.
Hi, Mika.
Just wanted to poofle in and say hi.
Hi, Mika.
Hop, 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 hop.
I'm sick, Fox, so just wandering around.
Fair enough. We hope
Cranberry
you feel
juice
better
is
soon.
getting full.
We should probably be drinking that.
Mhm.
We hope Samika feels better. Bunch of hugs.
I can
So
either
do I.
it can either be kept going or it can be
Hmm. But you sound tired as well, Tura, so I will leave you be.
Okay. Puffa puffa.
Do poople by sometime.
Yeah.
Catcha.
Catch you.
If you're not catching on what I'm doing here, hun, I'm setting up to do tunnels off each thing every 2 blocks. Ha-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Hopwa.
And yes, this does mean that eventually there is going to be a network of tunnels underneath the base.
Make an interconnected series of tunnels like the Viet Cong. But yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna steal Serena later. When we get it. For some repo.
Yep.
Though
absolutely.
I am going to steal it. I'm going to steal Serena and play it absolutely 100% blind.
I have seen a little bit of gameplay. I haven't really stuck around because... yeah.
I know enough on the basic gameplay cycle. I do not know. Like, I know there's Gribblies, but I haven't actually seen any Gribblies.
Oh, you say that until some random ass clown spawns and begins yeeting you into the afterlife faster than you can say Quidditch.
Again, still trying to go in as blind as possible, Serena.
Right, I need to get my sanity back up, and then I need to make sure I have another pickaxe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything more.
Pickaxe head. Cool.
Also, I have lost faith in humanity.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. So, in movie theaters, for the Minecraft movie, apparently someone says chicken jockey, and then everyone in the theater just absolutely loses it. Like, full blown riot level sort of shit going on, and I'm just sitting here squinting, going,
Why?
Yeah. See, I can track and understand a lot of things. That one just confuses me to a higher level.
Got more turnips?
Uh, Now, I do have to unfortunately say we will have to wind down at the 3 hour mark. I'm having a problem.
Yep.
What's the issue?
I want to drive my foot through a very solid object.
It's not because of me, is it?
No.
Okay, because I'm...
Serena, if I had a problem with you, you would 100% know it.
Yeah, I remember what you said to me. Keep the discussion off of repo for now.
No, it's I want to drive my foot through because my foot doesn't feel like it's a part of me at the moment.
Air. Oh. Okay, I see what this structure is for now.
What structure is for?
This one with all the smoke coming out of it is probably for charcoal.
Yes.
Yeah. But we wanted to give it a cute little wee building. Did we do a good job?
I'd say you did. So we're going to be able to make plenty of glass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
When we get around to the point of making it, but yeah.
Yeah. I have nearly finished the roof.
Yeah, I'm currently risking my sanity.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, that.
Oh.
See, I really hate it as well. Because, like. Right. I go to doctor over the foot. They turn around, refer me to MHS, and say that's all we can really do. Okay, cool. We have a talk with the MHS. They turn around and refer me back to my doctor.
Oh my god. No.
See, and a kind of a real talk on that. That was at the time when I actually trusted the medical field. See, lately I have been being called the absolute horrid thing known as an anti-vaxxer.
The problem
back.
is, hun,
Yeah?
you haven't been denying that vaccines work. You've just been questioning them.
Column A, I'm a lot more prone to questioning any form of medication or what have you, given my horrendous reactions to Chick's piece of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mental health medications.
I wish I could do something for you.
You do a lot more than you think you do.
Yep.
Oh, ow.
There's a reason we keep inviting you back.
But yeah. And I absolutely despise anyone that tells me that I should just blindly trust science. I'm sorry, I have gone through. Yeah?
I'm sorry.
No,
I'll let you finish.
I was saying, anyone who blindly tells you to trust science, and I'm sitting here going, I've got a record of 12 mental health medications that I've been on in the past, couple years, and all of them nearly put me into the hospital with severe side effects. It's like, yeah, that's not something I can do after some of those experiences. However, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay to be frustrated. Your feelings are valid.
Like, doctors keep going, oh, you should try this medication with Voltaren. That sort of stuff in it, and it's... Have you read the fact that I reported to the doctors that I was getting the serious side effects from that? No. I suppose it could be worse.
And Serena was saying...
I'm drawing out peat bricks.
Oh, yeah.
Just placing them down, they slowly dry. Which is a good thing, but yeah. I love how our farms are working. Ah, someone found the cabbage seeds.
Oh my god. What the fuck, Seth?
Yeah. Or the fact that when I have any sort of major thing with dentists, I request general anesthetic instead of local. Because, funnily enough, there have been several points where local anesthetic has not worked.
I love how they've
I have,
been giving her.
I have a shovel. I am collecting a lot of peat.
Nice.
I love the fact that one of Mum's dentist visits, and she was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to put me under." They didn't put her under. Well, the dentist got punched, and then since then, he listened to her.
Right.
This is why people need to listen.
Bone meal, powder charcoal.
Okay. And also, Kilmore, wishing you lots of luck.
Nope.
You're gonna have a just major eye twitch if I tell you something. I don't know if I should say it. Fuck it. So, apparently, when a patient is experiencing a hallucination, that you can only get the hallucination for one sense. And
Really?
there's you know, and that's that because different parts of the brain trigger different senses. Okay, cool. Why then do half the medications on my list that I've had bad experiences with list hallucinations, admittedly separate entries each, of all 5 senses? Really, I just need a doctor to frickin' listen long enough and actually be willing to look into a couple things. Because it's getting ridiculous.
So, we need a bucket.
We have a bucket. Why do we need a bucket?
Substrate.
There is a bucket in the greenhouse. Oh, no. It gets even funnier, right? Are you ready for this? So there's an illusion technique thing where, you put one hand out and then through a mirrored box you can see an opposite hand. And then they grab a toothbrush and brush the reflected hand, and your brain fills in feeling it. Right? If that is such a situation where things like that are documented repeatedly in the medical field, where one part of the brain can fire off and several other parts of the brain fill the rest of the picture in, and I talk about entities that are hostile, do the rest there. It's like, oh.
Okay, I am drying out several piles of peat.
And see and feel are too. They're also my 2 most common ones. Smell and taste are also rather interlaced. And again, fairly up there.
Han,
Yeah?
we can't make the mushroom substrate.
Why can't we make the mushroom substrate?
We need aqua vitae.
Water of life.
Which means we need to get into a boiler and condensator, and I have no idea how that stuff
Wait,
works.
Hold on. Why do we need...
The mushroom substrate, to craft one of them, requires 1 liter of aqua vitae.
Okay. Aqua vitae. Created by distillation.
5 copper plates.
Brewing and distilling alcohol. Distilling. The next step of alcohol. For this, you need a boiler and a condenser. The boiler can only be fueled with firewood. Place bucket under the condenser spout. Boiler. Boiler's not all that difficult to make. And if we can make...
Lead and tin.
Okay, silver solder.
We can use lead solder.
We can use lead solder.
Yep.
Shit. Cranberry juice is gonna need to be sealed. It's only fresh for 1.2 days.
The good news is we have a healthy supply of juices.
Not anymore because they're only fresh for 1.2 days further. I'm making them into wine, and we're going to have a fresh, good, healthy supply of wine.
The problem is I'm going to need more copper.
We need more copper already. Holy
Yes.
shit, we do.
To make 5 of these tin bronze ingots, it takes 90 units, well, 90 nuggets of copper. And 10 of tin. Because it takes 2 copper ingots to make a copper plate. We need 7 of them. So that's 14 copper ingots. There's 280 copper nuggets.
Trippy.
What's
I don't
trippy?
think drinking that much wine was a good idea.
No, probably wasn't.
We.
Ha ba 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 ba. Alright.
Fuck, it's nighttime, it looks like.
It is time to sleep.
Drank 4 liters of wine. Not the brightest idea.
Okay.
It's Saf, you may have the annoyed sticker, but it still looks cute.
Okay, so.
I need to.
That's not what I'm looking for, but I'm not going to say no.
Not gonna say no to what?
I just found a shit ton of olivine.
That is what we use for making the green glass and higher level refractory bricks. I take it you're looking for copper.
Yeah,
Hi, Aaron.
Papa.
How's the cutie?
Eh.
Aha. I found some copper.
This olivine vein is huge.
Yeah, they usually are.
What, about 3-4 stacks?
Yep. I haven't even gone through the olivine vein that I've been getting stuff from. Keep in mind, the deposits underground spawn in disc shapes.
Yeah.
So I just realized I probably need to teach you how the ProPick actually properly works.
I'm getting lots of quartz too.
Yep. Did you go down the ladder or go to a different spot?
I checked the map for our big squares and found one with like 28% copper. To our south.
That's 22. I'm assuming there's sphalerite, bismuth, and cassiterite on that one as well.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I know where you are then. I was heading to the square above it, then I found some copper on the ground and went, fuck it, I'm mining.
And I'm just gonna actually probably just strip mine this area. I know it's not copper, but
As I said, olivine has uses. We make green glass out of it. And we make, we use it to make refractory tier 2 bricks. And I think tier 3 as well. Crushed olivine, limite, bauxite, quartz, and fireclay. So yeah.
I put the stew in the storage house in case we're going to eat it. Just to keep it from spoiling.
Wah!
Wah?
No!
Gribbly?
Bad! Where the fuck did you come from?
Gribbly.
Don't you? I have knife.
I swear I gave you a sword at some point.
Yeah, but I have power of knife. So I didn't have any luck finding copper, but I found some tin.
Yep. Well, we don't need a huge amount of that at the moment. So it's good to have on hand.
Yeah. I'm also thinking... We're both definitely taking Monday off.
I don't stream Mondays anyway.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there processing through. Both definitely taking Monday off. Because fuck, we're gonna need it. I might take the Tuesday off as well.
Yeah, I put the stew in the storage house in case it doesn't get eaten immediately.
Ha, blah, 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 blah.
So the storehouse should keep it fresh for, according to the game, 13.3 days,
Nice.
which is good.
Yeah. I also definitely think we get some more of those rose incense sticks fee.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not, fantastic, but they're pleasant. Sorry, nothing to write home about, but they're still very nice. And I know that doesn't sound like high praise, but like, I am very strict when it comes to the smells. The smelly smells that are smelly. Oh, hello there. Oh, hell no over there.
Oh, hell no. I heard that. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, no.
Okay, there's a big chunk of olivine in a cave that I am not hanging around in. Let's see if I can spot where Tura started digging.
We have hardened lead solder.
Yep. Okay, there's bismuth. At least when we die, we don't have to go running for our stuff. Okay, there's olivine. There's a dead rooster. I found where Hun was digging.
The dead rooster.
The dead rooster.
Right, now if you go out a bit from the dead rooster and head east, you'll find kind of a bit of a cavern thing.
Yeah.
There's quartz in that cavern, which... Hello?
Yeah, I see quartz and I see olivine.
But there's also copper.
I don't see copper. Okay, Morbine quartz and sphalerite in huge amounts nearby. But I know
It's
what
outside of the square.
east.
I'll be back.
Okay.
You'll find me. I'm in the area.
Ah, you're over there.
Fuck off.
I'll make my way over to you in a moment. I've seen a couple of gribblies I wanted to deal with.
Any more copper you can see down there?
I cannot see any more down here. Let's take a reading. There is still trace amounts nearby. But let's take a more in-depth reading. Minuscule amounts of emerald. Ultra high native copper. Okay, it's only getting a reading of quartz nearby. If I come down here. No node. How about over here?
People safe.
Bismuth and sphalerite. But I do have enough copper on me to make the brewery stuff.
I do have a bunch of copper on me as well, Vic.
Yeah, so between the two of us, we're good.
Yeah.
This drifter just turned into a drop beer. I didn't know they could do that. I'm snoozing my ad because I'm assuming once we get home we are going to be wrapping up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Now what? Just for the sake of it, we're calling the crawling ones drop beers.
Actually, hold on. Before we go, I want to check out one more thing.
Okay. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, 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 hop. I see olivine and oh, I see a ruin down there.
Yeah. I'm just having to make some space in inventory. I see something more important.
What do you see?
Silver or grey in the rocks.
That's bismuth, most likely. Olivine. Alright. Crack her open. Aged log. Oh, tuning cylinder. Bed.
Nope.
Cassiterite nuggets. Fire clay.
We got lots of friends outside, by the way.
Oh, poor chunk of limite. Yes! Don't care about the candle stubs. I care about this container. Aged peat, large brown, grey clay, thistle food, red top grass, rot, low fertility soil, felt huge, we'll take those. Turn, you can take the flint shovel. Flint shovel, flint axe, don't need either of those. Ow. That hurt.
This is gonna be worth checking out a lot more later.
It's got rot. A mock table.
Fuck.
Oh. That is most indeed interesting. Did the ladders I randomly placed help?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm running back to base. when I get back to base, I'm gonna start rapping.
On my way up. Yeah, because I have been asked to attack some dishes. Which is entirely fair. He's cooking. I should have attacked them
Yeah,
earlier.
but on nights where you cook, he doesn't.
Yeah. I'm not saying the situation is fair. I'm just saying in regards to the fact that cooking's being done and I've been asked to sort dishes. Not a huge ask.
No.
It's not an unfair ask. Unless you take into account the history of stuff.
Yeah.
Crap, I fell in the pit. I fell in the pit. Alright. I can sort out my inventory next time. Let's have a look, see who is live.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We were just gonna be raiding off at this
Okay.
point. It's time we get up and do things like dinner.
It's been nice being here.
Would you feel opposed to joining me tomorrow morning when we wake up and hunt some ghosts?
So,
Oh, absolutely.
to avoid...
And by the way, I have a feeling deep down in my gut that my cat might be a triple S tier 5-star legendary stat pull from Life's Great Gotcha system.
Oh?
I have a feeling he might be part Savannah.
Oh.
Know what, Hunt? I think we raid Hero.
Raid the Corgi.
Yep. Here is our raid call. Unfortunately, I will not be alive until Wednesday my time. I will see you all then. Have a good one. And keep on causing chaos and mayhem.
And I am gonna be live tomorrow morning with Serena with some lovely Phasmophobia. I don't know what else is happening, but tomorrow night as well, probably be doing another strum.
Habois.
I
Again,
got
I
the
don't
bar.
know.